I was under the impression that horror games were supposed to be scary. And don't worry, if you're not into horror games, you don't want to be scared, you can still stick around because this isn't scary at all. Today I am here to talk about Blair Witch, the most boring horror game on Switch. That was a little rhyming action I had going on there. All right, so we're going to play live, which we don't do a lot here on the channel, but I figured the best way to show you and explain how bad this is and how boring this is, kind of just go in there and show you how boring it is. We're around chapter 4 or 5, and, you know, walking simulators had their heyday. Blair Witch decided, hey, let's do that again, except let's just be in a forest where everything looks the same and we just look at the floor. Okay, Blair Witch for Switch, and believe it or not, this section right here is the brightest the game ever looks for me at all, okay? Story-wise, there's a boy that went missing. We got to find him. We're finding clues. We have a dog that is going to help us. Where is he? Where is he? There's a dog button. Where are you? Hey, Bullet. His name's Bullet. You get to boss him around. Oh, what you got for me? He brought me something. Ooh, a tape. Okay, cool. This is one of the mechanics of the game, so I can show that at least. All right, here we go.
You see anything? Not in this gloom.
Okay, that's a bad thing that happened.
Here, Sheriff.
Alright.
This is no longer just a missing person case. Come on, Bullet. We gotta finish this.
Alright, we're currently on the search for the sheriff on top of the boy that originally went missing. The story isn't original. The voice acting is pretty bad. There's so much I can say about the game that I don't like. I guess the worst sin that it commits is that it's a walking simulator that is disguised as a horror game. There's slight puzzle elements, but they're meh. The voice acting is bad at times. I'm gonna talk over Ellis here because nothing he says ever matters.
Saw eye to eye, but never gave up. Not even after I let him down.
Okay, he's going through some PTSD.
I'll find the man.
What do we have here? What do we have? Ooh, a picture. You can find these pictures. I don't know what they mean. They're not really like scary, but I don't know. They're pictures. So cool. We got them. It's a collectible, and yeah, what you're seeing here is what the game is. You kind of just like walk through the woods, going from one point to another, running into walls that you probably shouldn't be running into, following our good boy around. I do like Bullet, our dog here. He is very cool. He helps you out quite a bit. So let's follow him. Those red tapes, the one that just popped up. Here, I'll bring the camera up. That's like one of the game mechanics. There's a bunch of them. I can like scroll down through them. Here, the ones that you find probably work. You can rewind and fast forward and all this. The way they work is you probably got to find the spot where this was, and that shovel won't be there. But you pause the video right where the shovel is, and the shovel like will appear. That's kind of how this works, or it's worked with past items. I don't know if it's gonna work that way with the shovel, but theoretically it should. Or here's the thing, maybe they want to keep this as true to life to the movie as possible.
Really, the right way back?
Okay, we're still gonna follow Bullet.
Either I'm going crazy or...
Okay, the original movie was like cool when I first watched it because back then when it first came out, like people were convinced that it was real, like real found footage. Turns out it wasn't. There's an item there and we'll pick it up. But when you actually see the movie, it's pretty dull and boring, and I can't believe I sat through that. And then there was a sequel, and then there was, I think, a couple more movies, including a more recent one. But now they don't pretend like it's found footage anymore. Everybody knows that it has writers and directors. Yeah, actors. It's all acting. The original thing about the first movie was that it fooled you. This game does not fool me, though. It's boring, and you can't hide that. What do we have here? Let's check this out.
Run, Ellis! What the... Oh.
Okay, now we're running. I don't know where Bullet is. Alright, well, so... there you are. I want to chase Bullet so I can go the right way. But there's something chasing us. There's this flashing light. A tree has fallen. And you guys are lucky. You guys are super lucky because this is the most exciting part of the game in the first 2 hours. And we just happened to stumble upon it. I haven't experienced anything like this yet in the game. And now here we are experiencing it for the first time. Run, run, run as fast as you can. We have trees falling all over. We have the screen going kind of ugly. We have flickering lights. I don't know. It's all kind of generic horror stuff. Ah! Run, run, run. I'm joking. There's nothing exciting about this. We're going to continue to run into the darkness and see what happens. What do we have?
Shit, no, not now. Come on, work.
Okay, Ellis, please don't curse. We don't curse on this channel, really, so please don't say anything else. Oh, what do we have here? Hey, doggo. Oh, okay. Run, doggo, run.
Hope you know where you're going, boy.
Like I said, all this is a walking simulator. And more often than not, like, the environment is darker than what it is now. Here, this is actually super bright for the game. In the beginning, it's like pitch black everywhere, and you gotta just walk around like this, staring at the floor. Here, like this, just walking around, looking at the floor. It's up. Okay, everything went dark. All right, whatever. Flickering lights. I hate flickering lights, like in horror movies. Like, they're like one of the most overdone tropes. There's also these that you'll recognize from the movies. You destroy them, and then the dog can progress because he's scared of them. And there's also an image of someone staring at the wall. Again, if you've seen the movies, you know what's up with that. Oh, here's one of those sections that I'm telling you about, where everything is like so dark. You gotta walk around just staring at the floor. Ooh, voices. Voices are cool, right? That's creepy. You don't know where they're coming from. I mean, I kind of hear them from everywhere in my headphones. I'm sure something's gonna pop out at me soon. I'm prepared, so you guys should prepare mentally just in case.
Where are you, buddy?
Oh, okay, we got light back, which is great. Nothing popped that at me. I mean, they missed an opportunity. But now the environment gets break. Oh, frame rate drop.
Oh my god.
I like how we're like in a tunnel, a dark tunnel, and the frame rate still drops. Potty mouth. Potty mouth. You're gonna see what time that is, because we get to cut that out. Yeah, the very bad curse words I'm cutting. Sorry. If there's an awkward edit, it's because there was a curse. Another picture, creepy.
This again.
Yeah. Look at, man, Polaroids, man. That's scary stuff. I like how the most scary thing in the game is Polaroids and lights. All right, let's squeeze through here. Find Bullet. Hopefully, I miss my good boy.
Stuck.
Okay. Alright, I don't know what's happening. What's with this light? Man, he needs to go return this at Home Depot. Like, this flashlight is like all kinds of bonkers. It just turns off and on its own. And it just like, it's set to pulse, where it goes super bright and then like super dark. We have a voice calling to us. I hope you guys don't find this as boring as I do, because this game, man. I know I'm not supposed to laugh, but oh, here, I got a message on my phone. Here, messages. What do we have? Haven't you what? I can't. Okay, sure. We have a voice message. Okay, where do we find them? Settings, call history, messages, phone book. Can I read that? Okay, alright, we'll look in a little bit. Because everything's pitch black again. This game is so dark. I was gonna record handheld footage for you guys, but when I pointed the camera at it, what you're seeing on screen now is what the camera showed me.
Bullet,
It's all so dark. The only way that I could get like a noticeable like image at all. Here, we could toggle night vision. Oh. Okay, that's the tape still. I don't care about the tape. Here. Okay, we do this. Alright. We can kind of see. But yeah, I mean, obviously you can see why I was not able to give you handheld footage at all, right? Yeah, it doesn't really look like we're... This is so boring! I hate this game so much! Dude, I don't hate games very often. You guys know that I actually like quite a bit of stuff. So some people say I like everything, which I don't. But I hate this game. I detest this game. Here, dude. I don't. What are we doing? Can we? Here, let's put that away. Camera, no. Camera, go away. I don't want to see you. Okay, flashlight. I don't really have signal here. Let's call Jess. See if she answers. Jess is. Ooh, no signal. Okay. I don't know how to check my voicemail. Yeah, no, it's not playing the voicemail. All right, regardless, let's continue to move on out of here. I feel bad. $30. This game is $30 on eShop. Please don't get it for the full price. If you're ever interested in it, don't you dare. Well, okay, we're teleporting.
Shit.
Don't you ever get this for $30. Please.
Oh.
Please. It's not worth it. There's so much better experiences that you can have on Switch. Everything.
The record, Ellis.
Okay.
What the hell happened? You responded
Here.
to a robbery.
Cutscene.
When you got there, you saw them leaving the store. You took out your gun. You told them to stop. The kid reached for something. Was it a weapon?
No.
And then what?
Well, you know what happened. This is on me. Adam Shannon. Peter's brother. I don't know what I was thinking. I was the last person he'd want to see. For all I knew, I could have crippled him for life.
Empty beds that move by themselves are scary, right?
Felt there was something
Right?
I had to do. Had to. Or couldn't.
Okay, we're gonna skip this because I don't know how bloody or adult that gets. Okay, and I don't know. I feel like you've pretty much seen the game now.
Yeah, how did we end up back here?
We're back in the woods in a section where we've already been. We've been to this section 3 times, by the way. I mean, you don't know that because you weren't here with me earlier.
It's okay, bud. It's okay.
We found another tape, so that's
Looks
cool.
like someone left it here for us.
So yeah, we keep going back to the same sections of the woods,
It's him.
solving slight puzzles and following a dog around in woods that all look identical constantly. We destroy sticks because that's what happened in the movie. Staring at walls because that's what happened in the movie. They try to keep it as true to the movie as they can. They do an okay job at that. But I think this game is not bueno. Not bueno at all. Hey, look, you saw the most exciting part in the game that I've experienced so far, and it's still quite dull. If you feel like walking around the woods in a video game and staring at the floor, go get it. $30, that's what it'll cost you. I recommend a million more games before I could recommend this, but if it interests you, now you know. This is a PSA. Do not get Blair Witch on Switch. And it's not even the Switch version that's bad. I mean, the game kind of looks like fuzzy, the resolution's low, the frame rate dips, sure. But it's not the Switch that's the problem, it's the game. The game isn't very good. Stay away. Please, stay out. Stay out of the woods, kids. All right, thank you for watching. We appreciate each and every single one of you. You guys are fantastic. And special shout out to members. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And we will catch you on the next one. Don't get Blair Witch. SwitchForce out.